Hi, it's Grandma T here. I'm out in the garden today. Can you hear the water and the birds? Well, I was just out here with my sketchbook and my purple crayon, and I've been drawing. Do you ever like to do that? Well, I was drawing with this purple crayon today, and I was first just drawing a big scribble. Did you ever do that? Just make your crayon go wherever you want. And it started looking like things. And I made a C. And I turned it into the moon. You know, you can do that with letters too, I was thinking. How about, well, I'm T. And I turned that purple T into a truck. T for Terry. What if you had an S? You know, S like Sylvie or Sophie. Yeah, hi Sophie. Or Sarah. Hi Sarah. You could turn that S into a slithering snake just by using your imagination. What about an L? There's an L. See the L? But look what I turned it into. A sailboat. That could be L for Landon. Hi, Landon. Do you see the purple L? Or Livy. Hi, Livy. Fun, right? How about M? See the M? Up, down, up, down. I turned the M into mountains. See the mountains? M like in meadow. Hi, meadow. How are you? Or an H. I turned that H into a bedroom window with curtains. That could be H for Harrison. Hi, Harrison. Or Henry. Hi, Henry. How are you? Or maybe an A. What about an A? Oh, lots of things you could make out of an A. I made the top of a house. I just used my imagination. That could be A for Anna. I had lots of fun with my imagination and my purple crayon, and that's what I want to read to you about today. It's a really great book called Harold and the Purple Crayon. It's a book that's been popular for a really long time, and all you have to do is use your imagination and follow Harold and his purple crayon. Harold and the Purple Crayon by Crockett Johnson. One evening, after thinking it over for some time, Harold decided to go for a walk in the moonlight. See his purple crayon? Well, there wasn't any moon, and Harold needed a moon for a walk in the moonlight, and he needed something to walk on. See Harold with his moon? He drew it, and now he's drawing a path to walk on too. He made a long, straight path so he wouldn't get lost. And he set off on his walk, taking his big purple crayon with him. But he didn't seem to be getting anywhere on that long, straight path. So he left the path for a shortcut across a field. And the moon went with him. The shortcut led right to where Harold thought a forest should be. I'm kind of in the forest back here, aren't I? Hear all the birds? He didn't want to get lost in the woods, so he made a very small forest with just one tree in it. Could you draw a tree? They could. It turned out to be an apple tree. The apples would be very tasty, Harold thought, when they got red. So he put a frightening dragon under the tree to guard the apples. Do you see how his scribble is starting to look like a dragon? It was a terribly frightening dragon. Oh no, look what he drew. But I wouldn't be scared, would you? Because it's just a drawing. It's just a crayon. Well, it even frightened Harold. He backed away. His hand holding the purple crayon shook. Like, what would a line look like if your hand started shaking? Think about it. Suddenly, he realized what was happening. He made water waves, didn't he? Like in the ocean. But by then, Harold was over his head in the ocean. What an imagination he has. But don't worry, I think he'll draw his way out, don't you? Well, he came up thinking fast. What do you think he's going to draw? You think a boat? And in no time, he was climbing aboard a trim little boat. That was smart thinking. He quickly set sail. See, he drew a sailboat. And the moon sailed along with him. After he had sailed long enough, Harold made land without much trouble, and he stepped ashore on a beach, wondering where he was. The sandy beach reminded Harold of picnics, and he thought of picnics would be a great idea because picnics made him hungry. He's thinking of a picnic. What do you think he's drawing? The blanket to sit on for a picnic? So he laid out a nice, simple picnic lunch. There was nothing but pie. But there were all 9 kinds of pie that Harold liked best. What kind of pie do you like? Do you like cherry? Do you like apple? Strawberry? Peach pie? Blueberry pie? Chocolate pie? Ice cream pie? Harold had 9 kinds of pie. When Harold finished his picnic, there was quite a lot left. He hated to see so much delicious pie go to waste. So now he's starting to draw something. So Harold left a very hungry moose and a deserving porcupine to finish it up. Look right there. Do you see the moose? Do you see the porcupine? And off he went, looking for a hill to climb so that he could see where he was. Harold knew that the higher up he went, the farther he could see. And he was hoping to see his house. So he decided to make the hill into a mountain. If he went high enough, he thought, he could see the window of his bedroom. See, he's making a mountain, drawing it with his purple crayon. He was tired, and he felt like he ought to be getting to bed. He hoped he could see his bedroom window from the top of the mountain. Now he's all the way up on top. But as he looked down over the other side, he slipped. And there wasn't any other side of the mountain. He didn't draw it yet. So he was falling, falling, falling in thin air. But luckily, he kept his wits and his purple crayon. What could he draw? He made a balloon and he grabbed onto it. And he made a basket under the balloon, big enough to stand in. That's smart, Harold. He had a fine view from the balloon, but he couldn't see his window. He couldn't even see his house. So he made a house with windows. And he landed the balloon in the grass in the front yard. But none of the windows was his window. He tried to think where his window ought to be. He made some more windows. There you go. And he made a big building full of windows. See the big building? See Harold? He made lots of buildings with lots of windows. Looks like the city, doesn't it? He made a whole city full of windows. But none of the windows was his window. He couldn't think where it might be. He decided to ask a policeman. Where do you think he's going to get a policeman? Draw one? Good idea. So he starts to draw a policeman. The policeman pointed the way Harold was going anyway, but Harold thanked him. There's Harold with the policeman he drew. And he walked along with the moon, wishing he was at home, in his room, in bed, because he's tired. Then, suddenly, Harold remembered. He remembered where his bedroom window was when there was a moon. It was always right around the moon. So see what he's doing? He's drawing a window around the moon. And then Harold made his bed. He drew his bed with the crayon too. And he got in it and he drew up the covers. The purple crayon dropped to the floor and Harold dropped off to sleep. Isn't that a great book? Harold and the Purple Crayon. Maybe you have a purple crayon at home that you could draw with your big person. You could make it Purple Day. Today was Purple Day for us, wasn't it? Look what I did. I made my fingernails purple, and I put my purple rings on, and I put my purple bracelets on, and I put my purple scarf on, and I put my purple necklace on, and I even picked a bouquet of purple flowers just for you. I want you to go and have a colorful day. Whatever day it is, maybe you're going to pick red and have it be Red Day, and you'll wear red and look for red things all around. Or maybe you'll have it be Yellow Day or Blue Day. But whatever day you have, I want you to have a wonderful day, because Grandma T from the garden and Harold with his purple crayon say, bye-bye. We love you.